Principals, Mr. Severino and Ms. Brandt, if we could give them a round of applause, I appreciate it. I'm also going to ask, it's a small group, but it's the group that will be helping us present today. If the faculty could stand so we could just thank you for all your hard work, and you represent all of the faculty of Marshfield High School, so thank you very much. So, approximately a week ago, you got this letter in the mail that said we wanted you to come to a 7:30 a.m. Ceremony for your son or daughter, and they don't know what we're doing today, right? And it just says that they're going to receive an award, and you're wondering why. And so, first off, I want to say congratulations to all of you. Today is a great day. It's a day to celebrate with our families and with our kids, their excellence. At the end of the first semester, each department is given the opportunity to recognize an outstanding student for academic achievement and an outstanding student for hard work and most improved, all right? And so what we do is the departments get together and they put their names out and they nominate and they go back and forth, and this kid did this and this kid did that. And eventually they whittle it down to today's group, and we're going to celebrate with you our academic achievement award winner for math and our most improved student in math. To our students, I want to say, well done. This is a big recognition in reference to, when you think about English, there's 1,315 kids taking English, and you were selected as the academic achievement award winner in English, or the individual that's done some pretty significant improvement in reference to their work. So it's a pretty big accomplishment. It's a small setting. It's not, someone asked me coming in, so how long is today? And I said, half an hour, 45 minutes. It's not really a long ceremony, but an important ceremony for us. Moms and dads, what I would say to you too is you're going to hear me read. So what I get is I get a write-up from a teacher, and I just read what the teacher wrote about your son or daughter. And so when I read this to you, a copy of this will be inside your award folder, so you can take it home and put it on the refrigerator and remind your son or your daughter that these are the words they said about you in school. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great? I'm sure they do that as well at home, but just to give you that for your scrapbook. Because you will hear some things about your kids today that are pretty extraordinary. Students, how we're going to start is when I call you, I'll ask the presenter to come up here, and the presenter will stand on the side here. You'll come up the stairs here, get your award, and you'll just go back down on that side. Okay? All right, so our first award, all right? Oh, and so this is the other thing that people that our students aren't always happy about. So I have to use a picture of you for this award ceremony. So your yearbook picture, that one you took on the second day of school, is the picture that we're using. So everybody's really excited now. So next year you'll be like, I'll take the picture seriously next time. So as I go through, these are the yearbook pictures. So just realize that's where we got your picture. Our first award is going to be presented from the music department. Our presenter is Miss Rittarelli. For most improved, our student is Jacob Loeffler. Come on up. Jacob is a senior sax player in our concert band and jazz ensemble. This year, he has stepped up and become a true leader in our program. Jacob started by participating in our summer jazz band, then being a marching band section leader, and finally joining our MHS Jazz Ensemble. His growth this year has been tremendous, and Jacob is now a huge asset to the bands. Well done, Jacob. Congratulations. Our Outstanding Academic Achievement Award in Music, presented by Ms. Rittarelli from the class of 2020, Oscar Month. Oscar plays the bass in our chamber orchestra and jazz ensemble. He also sings in the concert choir. We cannot overstate Oscar's value to the music department. He plays at a high level and makes the groups with whom he performs better. Additionally, Oscar made senior district orchestra and earned an invitation to all state auditions for the 4th year in a row. We are proud of all you have accomplished. Congratulations, Oscar. Our mathematics awards are being presented by our department head, Ms. Lindsay Lee Consolati. Our most improved student from the class of 2022, Alexandria Joyce. Alex Alex is enrolled in an independent study for Honors Algebra 2. She struggled a bit at the beginning of Term 2 and realized that a lot of effort was needed to be put forth to attain the grades she was accustomed to receiving. Alex sought help after school numerous times, visited the math lab during her studies during the weeks prior to her mid-year exam. She was determined to succeed. Alex earned an A- on her mid-year exam and brought her average up 15 points from the halfway point in Term 2. That is a huge feat and something that Alex should be truly excited about, as hard work, determination, and dedication to her math studies speaks volumes to her character and self-discipline. Alex Joyce is very deserving of the Most Improved Math Award. Congratulations, Alex. I always say it's fun to hear things like that about our kids. Our Academic Achievement Award in Mathematics from the class of 2020, Cade Chabra. With an overall average of A+ in AP Calculus, Cade continues to exhibit outstanding achievement in the subject of mathematics. Cade is a quiet force, a young man with a few words, but his impeccable, accurate, and precise work speaks volumes about his problem-solving abilities, and he continues to impress every day. Cade possesses an undeniable mathematical talent, and he is extremely deserving of the Academic Achievement Award in Math. Congratulations, Cade. We have a second Achievement Award in Mathematics, presented by Ms. Consolati from the class of 2021, Veronica Julian. Veronica Julian exemplifies mathematics achievement. She earned a perfect score on her mid-year exam in Honors Pre-Calculus, which resulted in an A+ average for the semester. As a critical thinker, Veronica assimilates new material with ease and is able to analyze and apply what she has learned. Veronica is a glimpse into the future of what a dedicated, attentive, and informed student can contribute to the world. Congratulations, Veronica. Our Science Awards being presented by Mr. Pamela. Our Most Improved Student from the class of 2021, Stella Schofield. Stella moved from Level 1 Anatomy and Physiology to Level 0 Anatomy and Physiology early this year. She has been consistently earning excellent grades by doing all that is asked of her. Stella may have to work harder than others, but her hard work and dedication has aided in her success. This work ethic will aid her in years to come. Great job, Stella. Our Academic Achievement Award winner in Science, presented by Mr. Pamela from the class of 2020, Eva Montalvo. Eva has been recognized by her marine science, chemistry, and forensic science teachers. All of these teachers stated that she is a student who is diligent and consistently performs to her best of her ability. Even if the task is difficult, Eva maintains a positive attitude. Her work ethic and insight aids in her comprehension of scientific concepts. She is having a successful year as shown in her scores in both classes. Eva is the type of student that makes teaching rewarding. Great job, Eva. Our art awards are being presented by Ms. Dinsmore. Our Most Improved Student from the class of 2022, Kaylee Mahan. Kaylee is a receptive and naturally creative student. She is willing to take artistic risks and try new ways of working to communicate her ideas. Throughout this year, Kaylee has become more confident in her abilities and her way of working to make sculptures that reflect her perspective. Her resilience and willingness to invest in her ideas is inspiring. I can't wait to see her skills continue to develop in drawing and printing one. Congratulations, Kaylee. Academic Award winner in art from the class of 2022, Carrie Bradley. Carrie's enthusiasm for art is contagious. She challenges herself in every project, coming up with innovative ideas and trying new techniques. She encourages and supports her peers in helping to establish a truly joyful environment. Thank you, Carrie. I can't wait to see what amazing artworks you continue to create. Congratulations. Our English Awards are being presented by Ms. Rodolfi. Our most improved student from the class of 2021, Stephen Griffin. The English department would like to recognize junior Stephen Griffith for Most Improved. As a student new to Marshfield High School this year, Stephen has worked very hard to acclimate to the required rigor of Level 1 English class. He is a diligent worker and kind to his peers. Stephen adds insight to class discussions and is a leader in the hard work required to be successful. He truly cares about his learning and is an advocate for himself. He has shown tremendous growth in his writing abilities, specifically analyzing literature and making connections to the broader world. The English department is proud of Stephen and looks forward to his continued success going into his senior year. Congratulations, Stephen. Our Academic Achievement Award winner from the class of 2020 in English, Lindsay Tierney. The English department would like to recognize senior Lindsay Tierney for academic achievement. As a senior in Ms. Rodolfi's class, Lindsay is an exemplary student, diligent, attentive, consistent, and inquisitive. It is clear that Lindsay is dedicated not only to earning good grades, but to self-improvement and growth through her educational experiences. In Lindsay's writing and analysis of literature, she shows maturity, insight, and empathy. Lindsay's nomination for this award came not only from her current English teacher, but from her junior and sophomore English teachers as well. Lindsay has been a standout for years. The English department is proud of Lindsay and is sure she is bound for great things next year. Congratulations, Lindsay. The English department always writes a little bit more, so I have to slow that down a little bit. Thank you, Ms. Rodolfi. In technical education, our awards are being presented by Ms. Ford. Our most improved student from the class of 2022, Liam Evans. Liam transferred into Intro to Business and Marketing class late and was behind his peers in class. As term 2 started, he really began immersing himself into class more. The quality of his work has also improved dramatically, and he has begun thinking more seriously about his work and his projects. He encourages others in class who are struggling to put in the work and to listen during directions and instructions. He has raised his grade from term 1 to term 2 by more than a whole letter grade. Congratulations, Liam. Our Academic Achievement Award winner in Technical Education from the class of 21, Justin Beresford. Justin has been an outstanding student in Telecom 1. He has gone above and beyond to contribute to the school's event coverage. Justin also took the lead on their Project Reach profile video, which I was thrilled to get on the air because they never managed to get coverage of it before. Congratulations, Justin. Our Comprehensive Health Awards are being presented by Mrs. Battis. Our most improved student from the class of 2022, Amanda White. As a student in culinary arts, Amanda is a true shining star. Her work ethic, attention to detail, and her ability to work with others has made her a delight in the classroom. Amanda's flexibility and patience in working with other students has been a true asset to the class. Amanda is responsible, mature, and a genuinely kind person. It is all these characteristics that make her an outstanding student. Congratulations, Amanda. Our Academic Achievement Award winner in Comprehensive Health from the class of 2023, Maya D'Antonio. Is that better? There you go, Maya. Huh? D'Antonio, there you go. D'Antonio, is that better, Maya? Maya D'Antonio. We'll work on that. We got a couple of years to perfect it. Maya has excelled as a student since the first day of school. She has never been anything short of kind and enthusiastic. Maya is an extremely well-rounded student athlete. She excels in both academics and athletics, which seem to come so naturally and effortlessly. She is an active and competitive participant in every class. Maya is the first one ready to lend a helping hand to peers and is the last one to leave the room, as she always stays to help me and others. All of her impressive grades reflect her sincere dedication, preparedness, and hard work. She serves as a truly excellent and responsible role model to her peers and is truly deserving of this recognition. Congrats, Maya. You will continue to do amazing things. Our Computer Science Awards are being presented by Miss Grant. Our most improved student from the class of 2021, Luke Sullivan. In digital media class, Luke has worked hard to develop his skills in 3D modeling application of Autodesk Maya. Maya is a highly complex piece of software to learn, but every day Luke comes to class with a focused effort, and he demonstrates consistent perseverance to make progress through the tutorial projects and the creative ones that he pursues. Luke deserves this award for his hard work and dedication to learning. Congratulations, Luke. Our Computer Science Award for Academic Achievement, presented by Mr. Severino, from the class of 2020, Rowan Noel. Rowan is a superstar in creative digital design who loves to learn and embraces every assignment with hard work. Extremely creative, Rowan knows exactly how to incorporate newly learned skills. Every project completed is meaningful and beautifully designed. Rowan is also extremely generous for sharing advanced knowledge in design programs. A natural giver and true classroom leader, the helping of peers is done without hesitation, with extreme kindness and patience. It is our pleasure to recognize Rowan with this Academic Achievement Award. Congratulations, Rowan. Our Adaptive Learning Program, our awards being presented by Ms. O'Dowd and Mr. Johnson. Our most improved student from the class of 21, Destiny Conlon. Destiny has consistently proven her commitment to her academics as well as her own health. She is a joy and a model for other students in our ALP program. We couldn't be more proud to watch this young lady grow. Congratulations, Destiny. Our Language-Based Program Award for Most Improved from the class of 2020, Keon Coleman, presented by Ms. Hutchinson. Keon has always shown a sense of natural curiosity and values that have made him stand out in the classroom. He has also continually received feedback to acknowledge and own his learning mistakes, to take constructive criticism, and to grow from this. This year it has been especially noticeable that Keon has taken this feedback to heart and shown a sense of maturity and personal responsibility that has made him stand out in class, notably English. For these reasons and many more, including the times he walks to school in 10-degree weather when he misses the bus because he doesn't believe it's acceptable to miss school. Well done, we appreciate that. All right, we would like to recognize Mr. Coleman for his honorary achievement and congratulations. I might have to shoot a PSA with you on that. I'll come and walk. We got a telecom student here. We'll have to film that and we'll make that all happen. There you go. From our guidance department, our most improved student from the class of 2020 being presented by Ms. Damaris, Tobias Crawford. Toby has stepped up and really come into his own this year. The level of his initiative and responsibility that we have seen from Toby is amazing. He has taken charge of his classes, college applications, and being part of the internship program. He should be proud of all of his hard work because it has truly paid off. Congratulations, Toby. Second Guidance Award being presented by Ms. Ford for Most Improved from the class of 2020, Dylan Hazard. Dylan's passion for learning and desire to be the best he can be has taken him from a freshman in level 1 and level 2 classes to a senior currently taking 3 AP courses. He is a curious and driven person who genuinely wants to make the world a better place. Beyond his academic success, Dylan has continually impressed us with his integrity, humility, compassion, and his commitment to making sure that others are heard, included, and feel respected at all times, along with being the delightful ability to laugh out loud at himself. Congratulations on all of your successes, Dylan. We are sure you will excel in college and do great things in the future. Congratulations, Dylan. Our Strategies program, our Academic Achievement Award, presented by Miss Casey from the class of 2022, Colin Smolcha. Cullen is experienced with new ways to stay on top of his work rather than running behind it to catch up, and his attitude has been upbeat and positive most of the time. The classes he still finds difficult do not deter him. On the contrary, he has done a much better job of speaking up and putting forth more effort into those classes. Cullen has overall made some great changes this sophomore year, and I look forward to seeing how strong he can finish off the school year in this regard. Congratulations, Cullen. Our Second Strategies Award presented by Ms. Casey for Academic Achievement from the class of 23, Lindsay O'Brien. Lindsay is the kind of student others can only hope to emulate. She quietly perseveres each day and implements many tried and true strategies to help herself succeed. She also takes advantage of the resources offered during the school day to support all students at MHS. Her spectacular academic achievements are a direct result of the time, energy, and effort she puts into her endeavors. Congratulations, Lindsay. Our Social Studies Awards are being presented by our Department Chair, Mr. Weisgerber. Our Most Improved Student from the class of 21, Cameron Malouf. Hardworking, determined, and focused are 3 attributes that come to mind when describing Cam. Early on in the school year, however, Cam struggled in his first 2 assessments. Fortunately, during second term, Cam reevaluated his study habits and has performed at a much higher level. Cam's hard work and perseverance has certainly paid off this year. Not only has Cam been diligent, but he is also one of the nicest students. Cam arrives to every class with a positive attitude and an eagerness to learn. It is without a doubt that Cam has a bright future ahead. Keep up the great work, Cam. Congratulations. Our Academic Achievement Award winner in the Social Studies Department from the class of 21, Emily Sidlauskas. Hardworking, enthusiastic, and curious, Emily has been a wonderful, consistent, and high-achieving student in Advanced Placement U.S. History 2. She brings a very strong work ethic, an open mind, and a desire to be her best every day. Congratulations to Emily. We are so proud of her. Congratulations. Our World Language Award, first one for Most Improved, being presented by Ms. Brandt. Our recipient from the class of 21, Caitlin Howlett. Despite challenges with French, Caitlin stepped out of her comfort zone and participated in our MHS French exchange program last April and stayed with a French family for 2 weeks. She immersed herself in the cultural experience and truly enjoyed getting to know new people, places, cultures, and customs. Since then, Caitlin's passion for learning the French language and culture has skyrocketed, and by the end of French 3, she was earning A's. Over the summer, she reviewed prior concepts and moved forward to teach herself in an even more advanced structures of language. She moved up to Honors French 4 this year, and she continues to be one of the top students in French. Caitlin is on track to move into AP French for her senior year, and with her passion for learning, she will certainly be successful. Congratulations, Caitlin. Our Academic Achievement Award winner in World Language from the class of 2020, Nicholas Batista. Nick Batista is a most enthusiastic and positive student. In addition, he is also very bright and gifted, a gifted student who finds joy in learning all he can about the world around him. He is an amazing young man, always eager to participate and inspire others to join in. Nick excels in his ability to communicate and connect with others in Spanish, English, and Portuguese. Nick is highly motivated in all that he does and impresses us each and every day. Congratulations, Nick. They really wanted me to say or buena, Nicholas, all right? I'm not a Spanish student by any means, all right? So, well done. Congratulations. Our administrative awards, our first administration award presented by Mr. Senorino, most improved student from the class of 2020, Jacob Metcalf. From first term to second term, all of Jake's grades improved dramatically. In talking with his government teacher, Miss Good, Jake has begun to increase his verbal contributions and to put them into action, elevating the classroom as a whole. His guidance counselor, Mr. Ruska, described Jake as a bright student. Jake is also a personable young man, and we are confident that he is going to finish his senior year strong. Congratulations, Jake. Our second administrative award, presented by Ms. Brandt, our Resilience Award, is for Doreen Kelly. Dory Kelly from the class of 2021. The Marshfield High School Administration and Ms. Brandt would like to present Dory Kelly, with the Resiliency Award. Dory deserves this recognition because she is hardworking and positive presence here at Marshfield High School. Excuse me. She dedicates herself to her schoolwork and balances this with her work commitments outside of school. Despite facing challenges this year, Dory continues to work hard and has maintained her positive attitude. Dory's mature approach when facing a challenge is a clear demonstration of her resilience and inner strength, both traits which will serve her well the rest of her career at MHS and in the future. It is for these reasons that she is being recognized today as a resilient student and a role model for others. Congratulations, Dory. Administrative award being presented by Ms. Brandt and Mr. Senorino, named by me for outstanding leadership, the class of 2021, Olivia Barkley. Each day at Marshfield High School, Olivia enters our building and immediately impacts our school culture with her bright smile and positive attitude. She then attacks her rigorous course load, displaying a work ethic that is second to none. Daily, she models for our student body respect to all stakeholders at our high school and is the first to give a hand to anyone in need. A young lady of outstanding character, intense work ethic, and a compassion for all people. It is an honor to recognize her with our Outstanding Leadership Award. Congratulations, Olivia. So we have one more award today that's not in your program. And I'm going to ask Ms. Ford to come forward to present this as one of our DECA advisors. And I'm going to ask Preston Van Fleet to come up front. So this, every once in a while, something spontaneous happens, and we just need to recognize something of this nature at Marshfield High. On Friday, Preston, I'm going to share a little story that I haven't really talked to you about yet, but on Friday I received a phone call from Father Joe White from St. Joe's Parish in downtown Boston. He was calling to commend a Marshfield High School student for committing a random act of kindness the previous day in Boston. Father Joe shared with me that Clofi, an 87-year-old, non-English speaking Italian woman who is alone with no family or support here in Boston, she was departing Star Market at the Prudential Center in Boston with numerous bags of groceries that needed to be transported to Father Joe's car several blocks away. Preston jumped into action, assisting Clofi and Father Joe with carrying and loading the bags into his car. Father Joe spoke to Preston's sincerity, politeness, and act of kindness was remarkable, and that he should be recognized for this human act of goodness. That was his words to me. Pretty cool, a human act of goodness. Today it is my pleasure to give Preston the Principal Citizenship Award for service to another human being and for leading by example, Preston. We appreciate that. So, well done, Preston. I would close and just say that the words that we shared about your students today are pretty exciting for us as well. And certainly, Friday afternoon's phone call and having some truly random person in Boston call me and say, one of your kids really did a pretty significant thing to me. And I would say, Preston, you probably thought I was just carrying some bags to the car, right? It's in that single act that if we could all take that and model that for our community, for our school, for our country, wouldn't we be a better place, right? And so for that human act of goodness, for all of your excellence, all right, in the classroom, hard work, diligence, we thank you for giving us the opportunity to work with such great students. And students today walk out of here knowing that you're doing a really good job, and we're proud of you. Thank you much, moms and dads, for being here. You can hang with your kids. You want to come up and take a picture or something, you can do those type things. This concludes our ceremony, and again, we want to thank you for being here. Congratulations to all of you.